Welcome everyone to Landria Onkka on YouTube. I'm going live today. This could be the last video you ever have to see. I truly mean that. And this is based on science and the fact that I think we already get this stuff that quantum physics tells us we're creating our reality. So guess what we're going to do today? I tried to download this video that I shot super early this morning. I'm half awake because my hard drive is loaded. It's taking forever. And I went, what the heck? I haven't talked to you guys live in ages. So get ready. We're going to shift into a new reality. Now, if you liked my 3 seconds to manifest anything video, you are going to love this because we're taking it up a notch. Why? We're ready for it. We're going into a golden era and heaven on earth. If you don't believe that, then that's what you'll manifest. All right, I'm going to put on my computer glasses. So, I got some crazy hair going on today. Who cares? Let's chat. Hey, hi. Okay, you ready? So I'm going to go into this right now. Thoughts are things. We know this, right? We know that thoughts are things. Why are they things? Because we are creating through our focus, because everything is energy and everything's intelligent. But the quantum field does not judge like humans do. However, our judgment actually does create a reality out there. Now, if you saw my 3 seconds to manifest anything, I had you switch from a negative thought to a positive one because I want you to keep you focused on positive, higher thoughts. Now, here's the key, and this is what we're going to go into today. I'm very excited about this. The thought is great if it's a positive one, something you desire, yay. But what happens when that thought has a negative, let's just say, frequency behind it? Words have frequency, objects have frequency, your body has a frequency, and you determine through free will what that frequency is. So you get to choose at every moment what's going to happen, right? So let's start talking about this. You guys are going to love this. You ready? We're going advanced manifesting spiritual butt kick today. Sorry, because I'm getting some feedback. I'm hearing a few people get a little discouraged right now because we're going into some really challenging times. It's all good, I promise you. All the systems that aren't working for us are actually crumbling, dissolving in a positive way. Why? Because our frequency is going up. It's a fact that the planetary frequency has shifted. This has been documented by NASA, right? They always are documenting the frequencies of everything. Now, here's the deal. Your frequency is your choice, because if you have a thought and you feel bad and you worry, your thought was creating that worry or that problem. Your thought alone. Nobody made you think that. You get to choose it. Now, here's what we're going to do today. We are going to monitor not our thoughts, our frequency. Why? Because if you are coming from a high frequency, the gateways are gonna freaking open for you in ways you couldn't imagine. Heaven on earth, everything. Why? Because you're not just having a thought that feels good, puppies or kitties or that lottery you want to win. You are now going to a frequency where it's unconditional love. There are actually no thoughts there. And then what happens is you open up to abundance, health, wealth, joy for everyone and yourself. This raises the frequency of the planet and you can experience abundance during this time period. Instead of worrying about your finances, you are now focused on a higher frequency. You're not even having thoughts about it, right? So what are we going to do? 3 seconds to a higher frequency. Boom. What's the frequency of that thought, that action? And you got to do this all day and you have to shift. It's 3 seconds because it takes a little longer to shift a frequency than a thought. So in 3 seconds, you say, okay, I just had a thought. Oh, the conspiracy theories, the cabal, whatever. Boom. What's the frequency? Now don't analyze the thought. Don't analyze it. And like, well, I have to think or I have to see the news. No. What's the frequency of that? Is it high? You know if it's high or not. The second step, that second is, how does that feel? I know. And don't kid yourself. If you ever see my video, The Big Lie, Oh, we tell ourselves, oh, I have to see the news. No, you don't. It's a lower frequency. Certain words have lower frequencies. Certain shows and books have lower frequencies. Videos have frequencies. Everything does. All right. Your thoughts have a frequency. Everything is a frequency. I want you to focus on, if you want to go into heaven on earth in this new era, you do this, stuff's going to happen that will blow your mind. You raise your frequency. What's the frequency of that thought? What's the frequency of that action? If it's a lower one, then you don't analyze it. You just go over here and you say, okay, I don't love the president or the government. You just move over here and you say, we're shifting into a new era. All that is supposed to dissolve will, and we're shifting into heaven on earth. That's all you have to do. Don't analyze it and say, I love the president. If you don't love the president, don't love the president. But don't go into that negative space. I got to put on my glasses so I can see what you're saying. Yes, Tabitha, I'm glad you caught me live too. I'm like, so I couldn't download this video, but it's slowly downloading because my hard drive's loaded. So I went, heck, let's go live. Health, love, and abundance to all of you. Now, what I'm doing here today is actually one of the key ingredients to every single one of my courses. What is that? I actually teach you just don't want to manifest. We're manifesting 24/7. But when you focus on something you desire, and the more you focus on it, the more it comes into your reality as an event, a person, a thing, right? So what you want to do is say, okay, instead of focusing on just that, we want to go to a higher frequency, because what we want to manifest is what is best for us and others. So we're really here to raise the frequency of the planet more than ever right now. This is critical. Thank you. Right now, we are sending light and love to one another. See, love, health, and abundance. Jorge, is there something you can do before you go to sleep? Yes, you meditate, and if thoughts come in, you release them, bless them, and release them. Again, if you don't feel loved, you don't have to go, I love you, right? You just say, thank you for these teachings. Thank you for the opportunity for me to contribute to the planetary frequency and shift into a golden era. Thank you for this. I don't have to understand it. I just have to go into a higher frequency. Yeah, I know we did need this, didn't we? Yadira, I hope I pronounced that right. I have a funky, crazy name, Landria Onkka. I mean, what is that? It's Finnish, by the way. I don't have a TV by choice. Yay, Cheryl. And then, so guess what? I do have a television. I'm actually going to shift over because I don't really need it, but I do. There's some educational programs. I love history and all that stuff, but I always mute the ads, the commercials, and I fast forward through everything that I can. Love and light, Mary, to you too. Dee, I know we can get excited, right? What's my frequency? What am I looking at right? What am I focused on right now? Am I feeling bad? That's a low frequency. Am I feeling negative? I am in a low frequency. What's the thought behind that? Don't analyze it. What's that thought? Oops, I better shift into something else and not analyze it and say, I can't stand my parents or they're evil or whatever. You don't have to say, I love my parents if you don't feel that. Just say, you know what? These are teachers. These are my teachers. Thank you. What can I learn from this? Higher thought, higher frequency. Keep doing this all day. You guys do this all day, you'll never have to watch another video again because you won't care. You don't need to know anything. All you know is I'm just going to raise my frequency, and then somebody calls you, and then abundance flows in and health. And by the way, you're sending, if you saw my last two videos, you are sending high frequencies to the planet. So you're helping heal other people. Not by always, you don't even have to say, I'm healing you. That's their choice. Now, here's the other thing. Can you be okay with their path? Maybe somebody came here to experience what it's like to be ill, to allow others to take care of them. There's a relationship thing going on that we don't know. Can you be at peace with that? Or do you have to control it? You don't. That's the ego. We are students here, and it's tough because we want everybody to be healed and happy and healthy. It's happening. And those who need to experience certain things during this crisis will experience that so that they can choose to go to a higher frequency. It has to be an individual choice. We cannot impose that on them. But by raising our frequency, they will feel it, right? Camelia, from Rome. I was in Rome last year. I spent a lot of time in Italy last year. Thank goodness, right? It's gonna be a while before I can go back. Luna, hi, you guys. It's so great to see you live. I'm gonna start doing more live ones. I've been doing long videos just so you guys know that think about it, everybody's home and they're on their mobile phones, and the staffs of all these companies are, pulled back. So the traffic is making the downloads and, the caching, the cookies need to be cleared out. There's just a lot of traffic. If you're having problems, it's probably on your mobile phone. No, YouTube is not monitoring me. They would just not even put the video up. That's not what's going on. Oops. Oh, Australia. Hey. Oh, Bernice, they're good for your soul. Love to Canada also. So when we go into this, and if you're in my miracle circle, we had one yesterday, and the power that we wield, even a small group, is mind-boggling. You can actually feel it in your body because I'm raising my frequency, and all I'm doing, I have no thoughts. We're envisioning light and love throughout the planet, and then we place our requests for whatever we want to personally move through. And you can do this yourself. What is it you personally feel that you need to work on? What is it I am struggling with right now? Well, there must be a negative low frequency thought behind it. How do I switch over into the higher frequency? I don't have to analyze it. All I have to say is, this too shall pass. What can I learn from this? Thank you for these lessons. And you let it go. You let it go. So thinking gets us in trouble, right? Good morning, Rachel. Oh, you're finished from Sweet Queen Swordblade. Oh, well, I'm glad I could help you. You're finished from Sweden. Well, my great-grandmother is Swedish. She never even spoke a word of English, and the rest of my family is Finnish. So I'm a little bit of both. Mississauga. Oh, well, I'm actually originally from Michigan, guys. Hey, listen, I got to tell you something. You guys are amazing. And the fact that you're on here is the fact you're awakening, right? You're seeking it. You're pulling out of this, this negativity, this whole quantum field. And you got to remember, this is an energy field that you're going to pick up on right now. And there are people going into fear that are projecting negative things in the future. Everybody controls their own reality. This is a fact. Okay, you guys saw the last two videos. The experiments, watch Greg Braden. I love him because he goes into science and he studies all this stuff. Two different people looking at having one focus in an experiment can have two different results. That means whatever they were believing affected the results. That means I can see the world one way, and somebody can get on my channel and argue, this is not how it is. I said, no, it is for me. You're choosing a different reality. You get to choose your own reality. What's my frequency? Boom. So this video is going to load in 2 days. You're going to see it come up. It's called What's My Frequency? No need to grieve. You know what? No need to grieve. We cannot be destroyed. We've always been, we always will be. There's no such thing as death. We transform into something amazing outside of these dense bodies. That's not such a bad thing. So grieve for no one. They do choose. I know it's tough. This is the toughest thing people have, is when they get on my channel, they're like, what about it's always about the tortured babies. And I'm like, you know what? First of all, those are just light beings, just like you. You were a baby once. It's just a human form. What about the people who are inflicting it? We must, as other human beings, raise the frequency and offer whatever we can to help alleviate those situations. So yes, we must take action too, without imposing things on people, right? Saying you're wrong. Just say lower frequency here, lower frequency. I must go in and not judge that, but be the higher frequency of change. This is really a lot of fun. So we've been on only 15 minutes. This is great. Oh, hey, Mary, look at, I love the art. Annie McDougall. You guys, Luna, eclipse, we've got some art coming up here. Good morning from Dallas, Texas. Oh, I have a lot of friends in Dallas. Cool. I got some guy friends in Dallas. They got some amazing, I love your accents. Oh, I look fabulous. Well, that's pretty amazing because I got up at the crack of dawn and I, you know me. How many times have I had videos with black under my eye or my lipstick? I don't care. You know what? This body's going to change at some point. So Melody, hey. Okay, so yes, Melody. Melody just said it. Two people standing in the same place, same situation can have completely different realities. So, you know, I might say, oh, this is amazing. Look, we're transforming into something beautiful. Wow, what can I do now with this? And I see the opportunities. And somebody else might say, my world is collapsing. You know, the financial world is going down. I'm like, hello, I was an investment banker. That's not a bad thing. Trust me that we couldn't stay that way, right? Okay, you have to grieve. Oh, you have to grieve for closure if you think you do. I mean, when my whole family's, I don't know if you guys know this, I lost my whole family, including all my animals and my cousins, my mom, my dad, my brother, in a very short period of time, like that. No illnesses, they just dropped. And so I of course I went through, I was in shock for starters, but I didn't have the grief that other people experience because I don't think of them as gone. I think of them as transformed. What we grieve for is our own loss. And I never felt like I lost them. I felt like they were just transforming into wherever they needed to be. I had an acceptance. So I never went into that, you know, I'm like, what a waste of time. You know, they're happy. They're like amazing, off to other amazing adventures. And for me to be sad was just, you know, they would not want that. But see, I see things different, and that's my reality. You lost everyone in 2 years. Yeah, me too. My dog, my cat. This sounds like a Southern, you know, country song. I lost my mom, my dog, I got a divorce, my dad, my cousin, my brother, my cat. You know, I didn't lose my pickup truck because I don't have one. All right, so you're a vegan, Anthony. Okay, so vegans, I don't impose that on other people, but I have to tell you, some of you may be shifting into a higher frequency. This is also a frequency of what you eat. So if something has an energy in it because it wasn't treated well, if you do eat meat, you have to consider the frequency of what you're eating. Clean out your house of all the chemicals. Now's the time to do that. I use baking powder to clean my sink now. I had ants that showed up in a little corner. I went, oh, great. You know, so I looked it up. Cream of tartar, if you put it there, they won't cross the line because I'm like, I don't want to kill anything if I don't have to, right? Vegan Vixen, been vegan for 40 years. So I do understand that we all have different body types and blood types and stuff. This is all energy. Do what's best for you. But if you can eliminate eating certain things that have chemicals or were farm manufactured, then you will shift the entire marketplace into a higher frequency. So those who are making money, who don't care about that, what they do, the animals or us, if they don't have a market, we can shift the planet frequency by not giving them business. So they'll go find healthier alternatives to give us, whether they care or not is irrelevant to me. That's their decision. At some point, it's going to feel good to them too, and they'll come around. All right. Yeah, Anthony, let's not push that. That's the ego wanting the world to be different for us. That's separation, lower frequency. What's my frequency? Am I feeling something negative because people aren't vegan? Right? Lower why is that a lower frequency? Because my ego's wanting something from other people. I'm feeling that they're wrong. And when you think somebody else is wrong, you are not in a frequency of oneness, because that is another expression of you. That's it. I know it's tough because some nasty stuff going on out there. There's your test. Thank you. This is my test. Oh, I'm all awakened, but I'm criticizing and judging things. Lower frequency. What's my frequency? Pull it up, because now if I'm down here, they're wrong. I am now part of the problem. I'm just as low a frequency as them because I'm judging them. I don't have to say it's okay. You don't have to approve or say something's okay. focus on you and focus on what you can do. All right. And then your focus is now on me instead of wrong, 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 they're this, they're that. And when you go in, as soon as you start saying they are, you have gone into a lower frequency. What's my frequency? And then you switch it. Takes 3 seconds because it takes a little bit to really get in touch with that feeling. Ooh, it's not a good frequency, right? Be an observer rather than reacting. Mithra. Ooh, that's a cool name. Yes, be the observer. So when you go into meditation, same thing. Or you wake up 3 in the morning with the sweats. I can't pay my bills. I just focused on a negative frequency. I'm actually creating that. So you focus on all is well, abundance flows for everyone. And even if you don't feel it at the time, do your best to switch over to a higher frequency thought, because eventually it will kick in. Because I know it's tough. Sometimes it's like, I can't go into a higher frequency at this moment. All right, then choose the thought. And if somebody said, what do I think of mantras? I think they're useless if you don't believe them. However, if you don't believe them, it's still better than the negative thought that you were having. So go ahead and pick the mantra. And if you guys are in my prosperity class, we have those. We actually, the first thing in the morning is we make our statements, and we carry it with us all day long. We place that order, and we have other things, the 9 principles that I have for you guys. If you ever want to go to landriaonkka.com. That's all my spiritual stuff. Oh, in the description when I post this, I have discount codes. So if you do want to go over, I give you all discounts. It takes time, but it's possible to learn that 3-second rule. What's my frequency? So remember, what am I manifesting? Well, that was more about what you wanted to manifest, the lottery or relationships. Now I'm saying, I'm not going to judge what I want or what I don't want. I'm going to judge the frequency, because guess what? When you go to high frequency, the relationships show up, the abundance shows up, the prosperity shows up, things the health you absolutely go into a higher frequency with your health, right? Your immune system raises. So if you just focus on the frequency alone, all that stuff that you desire, you don't have to say, well, I want that. It's going to show up. And some of it will fall off, because when you go higher frequency, sometimes you don't even want some of that. It's like, it's not even important, right? Your life guide's getting, Lisa, your life guide's getting your attention. Okay, I'm missing a conversation. Hey, Portugal. Hi, I got some friends there too. Okay, how can you check if you're a second wave? Dolores Cannon writes about. I think I am, but I want to make sure. Why? Why do you need to know? See, this is I have to need naming. By the way, anybody who says they're Buddhist isn't Buddhist. Being a Buddhist means to be nothing and to love and accept everyone. Can you go into that space? You don't have to know what you are. First of all, I don't know what I am. You know if you're a teacher or not. And if you're questioning it, then probably not. And you don't need to be. You're important because you are on this planet in the most critical time in the history of this planet. That makes you pretty darn important. You are here to raise your frequency. You don't have to name yourself as a first or second or third wave. It was fun because Dolores shared that, and it was helping people to understand some things. But I'm going to tell you right now, we're done, right? We're done. We don't need labels or names. We just need to raise our frequency. So I love you too, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Good to see you here in Selma. I love you guys. You had trouble with the app, couldn't control the volume, so you deleted it. My app, my free app, by the way, I'm on my poor developers. I'm like, when's it coming out? People would really love this. And they're like, they were working on, they had some technical issues. The iPhone free app, mobile app, what am I manifesting that I created for you? The iPhone version, they're promising me it's going to come out at the end of April, 2 weeks. Love to Poland. Great to see you guys. Sam, hello. Oh, yeah. All right. Daniel's laughing. See, laughter is great. Let's all go into the higher frequency, my friends. Practice this. I can't wait to get the feedback, because when you guys say, okay, I'm not going to judge thinking anymore. I'm not going to even, what am I thinking? I'm going to switch the thought. Let's switch the negative thought to what I want to manifest. How about, what's the frequency? What's my frequency? Oops, I'm going into fear, negative frequency. I'm watching the news, negative frequency. And it's tough. It's tough because that stuff's addictive. I need to know. You don't need to know. You're in your house. What are you going to do? Raise your frequency. That changes DNA out there. It's a fact. I know some of you don't believe this. These are real experiments. This is quantum physics. It's real. You really wield that kind of power. You're amazing. You're amazing. You are a light being, unlimited. You came here to play a role. Do your job. Raise your frequency. All right. The Hawkins scale may help people to figure out how frequencies correlates to certain emotions. All right. Just raise your frequency. So we like to analyze. We need, just raise your frequency. You know if it's high or low. I want to simplify this for you. I really do. You don't have to research anything. Now, if you want to go into quantum physics, I love quantum physics. I love to see what they're doing now that we already know. That's sort of fun to say, see, it's showing up. It's happening. We're proving that we individually create our own realities. So do what's best for you. Hi, Sunny. Oh, it's sunny there. We had a storm here that was so bizarre. The thunder was so strong that all the car alarms went off. And I'm not talking about, they were parked on cement. It shook our homes. It was stuff's going on out there, guys. Just experience it. Don't judge it. Just experience it. Like somebody said earlier, just don't react to it. Let it go by. What does it mean? I don't know what it means. I don't need to name it. Crazy storm. The planet's shifting. Things are going to happen. So get ready. We got some stuff coming up. We've got some stuff coming up. If you don't shift into a higher frequency now, you're going to struggle with things because you won't be accepting and you're going to think it's wrong. You're going to keep going into judgment. Let it go. This is a shift. It's all good. Strap on your seatbelt. You can't have a higher paying good job you love unless the old one goes away. So, where's the old one? It has to go away, right? That is just a prime example. So I'm going to bug out here. We're on 27 minutes. So people that are going to watch this off their mobile phones when I post this are going to go, conspiracy theory, YouTube shutting it down. No, it's just longer videos it's taking longer for them to show up. Lisa, I'm so grateful you're here. So you're welcome. Yes, you needed this more, and we all do, don't we? We do. We need this power and energy from one another because we are one. And the more we together raise the frequency, the more you will feel it. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling some amazing power. So it's going to be hell if folks don't shift. Sands? No, it's not. It's going to be hell for them. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not here to, again, can we let it go? That's for them. If they don't shift, what are you doing to help them to shift? They will pick up on our positive energy, our higher frequency. And they're going to say, you know what? I'm tired of worrying. I'm not going to worry today. And some people will awaken and they won't know why. Because the collective is going to raise their frequency and they will make their own choice that they are ready to do that too. And that will be their own individual choice. Be okay with that. Be okay with what others choose. They have their own lessons to learn. We cannot judge that and know what it is without going into a low frequency. Yep. Yeah, Sands. Exactly. That's what you're saying. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So we don't, they're going to go to hell. Whatever. I don't believe in hell. I don't think it exists. I think that we're just exploring the darkness. You can't know the light unless you know the darkness. I never said that I didn't. Okay, honey, I get it. I know you get it because I've seen you on my channel. So good for you. You know about going into the higher frequency. All right. The Pleiadians are watching and eating popcorn. I don't know what they're doing. Nothing could be worse than what we do to our own planet. They should be afraid of us. If there's any fear, it should be anybody who steps on this planet. All right. So you're welcome. Hey, Sands, I get it. Honey, I know you get it. I'm all right. You all right? I just want to make sure that we're not pointing the finger at they're going to go to hell and we're okay. Yes, I know you didn't mean that. So we're cool. We're cool. Tammy, you're welcome. Love and light to all, JB. Oh, Jupiter, you retracted your message. Okay. All right, Sans. Yes, let's laugh about that. Mari or Marie. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Oh, TLC, you can't swear. They're going to block you. You guys, when you use certain words on here, YouTube is monitoring some negative stuff. If some of you have put comments on, for those of you watching the recording, I'm not deleting those. Somebody else, you're going to delete this. It's going into YouTube's trash because you're using really negative words, and they don't like bullies, and I frankly don't like negative energy either. So let's try to be constructive. If you do have an opinion, please be constructive. And remember, it's just what you believe and think. You don't have to have somebody else believe it. You guys don't have to believe a word I say. However, you are seeking this out, right? I'm not imposing something. You're coming to this. So I'm assuming that what I'm saying you may benefit from. And if not, that's okay too. And we should absolutely respect one another if we want to stay in a high frequency. Debates are not necessary, right? Exactly. Oh, Sans, that's not a stuffed poodle. Where is my poodle? Oh, I moved the poodle. That's my mom. When my mom died, she had a poodle, and that's a ceramic poodle. And I swear I had to have that poodle because I forgot it when I came down to Atlanta. And I called my nephew and I said, this is going to sound crazy, but you have to pack that poodle up and send it down here. I have to have that ceramic poodle that my mom, I think she got it at a garage sale, but it looks like the poodle that she had. So Gita, is that, I hope I'm pronouncing that. You're amazing too. I love you guys. Without you, this channel is meaningless. Without my viewers subscribing, listening, raising your frequency, using the tools that you desire, and getting the stuff that helps you, without you, this is nothing. And so please, my goal is to get the views, subscribers, massive out there. So please share it with as many people. You can post these anywhere. Subscribe. By the way, you guys know that, and I'll have it up here for the replay. You know that I have free workshops. That's going ballistic right now. People are joining my internet marketing training. They're seeking out different ways to get out of the lives they were living. And all I'm doing is supplying tools for you to do that. So Jupiter, you used another swear word. I can't. It's blocking you. I can see what you're saying, but it's being blocked. Coffee time with Cindy. All right. Thank you very much. I love you guys. I love you guys. Blessings to you. All right. We're going to say it right. You're whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. That's from the Master's Key System. It holds power because it's been used to heal people. And when you say something over and over, words have power. Words have power, right? They have energy and a frequency. Think about those words that you use. When you say that mantra, it's not one of my favorite mantras, but I know how powerful it is. It holds an energy. So I actually say it first thing before I get out of bed, and I say it out loud. You're amazing. I'm sending you health, wealth, love, peace, most of all, awakening. We're going to bug out. Namaste, my friends. I'll see you soon. We're going to do more live streaming. Love you.